Number 4.
It's the silly season in the NBA as the draft picks have been made and the free agent market is open for business. And the question is, when it's over, will any of the big names out there be in new locations? Where's LeBron going, Sean?
Miami.
Why is he meeting with all those other teams?
For show.
Does he have is it just ego?
Yes, of course it is. This is a guy who didn't go to college. College scouts didn't go recruit him
again.
They knew, everyone knew he was going to go to the NBA. So he didn't feel that want me thing. So he's doing it now.
So that's what you think.
Same thing Carmelo Anthony, even though Carmelo Anthony did go to college.
But Carmelo Anthony's got he didn't go to college. He went to Syracuse. Well, I mean, no, not that Syracuse isn't a college. It's that he played for Syracuse, and I don't think they're demanding on what goes on in the classroom for their basketball players.
He was recruited.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, okay.
No shot at you, Rob.
Yes, it was. Let's be
No, it
realistic.
was. Well, it was a shot at their basketball program.
But I think he likes this courting process.
But Anthony has a legitimate question that he could go someplace else, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know that it's ego on his part from that standpoint. I mean, and I rarely give Carmelo Anthony a break, right?
You really don't think this opting out and not just taking that, you don't think that's ego on him? You really don't? Come on, Dave. What happened to cynical Dave?
No, what I'm saying is maybe he wants to win. Now, I'm not saying he doesn't want people to, the team that gets him to smooch his butt. But I'm saying that there's a legitimate reason for him to say, I'm leaving New York because I want to play in Chicago because I think Chicago has a chance to win. Now, I don't like guys who do that just for that, personally. I mean, it's their right and all that. But to me, that's the easy way out. But having said, which is why I give Rajon Rondo credit. All of those, Chris Paul, your boy, Deron Williams, Anthony's already done it once when he forced his way out of Denver. They're going to go to a winning program. He can't be and Rondo said, no, I'm going to stay here and try and build this. Now, that may change.
I think there's a chance that changes, Dave.
It might change. Well, I think it changed. I think it has changed, personally, but they said to him, by taking Marcus Smart and James Young, we're not going to get the veteran quick turnaround as such, and as a result, we're taking the long route, and now Rondo may say, okay, you can move me. That's what I think. Danny Ainge looks at what he's looking at. Isn't that what he's saying to himself?
Well, I mean,
shouldn't he?
I'm sure he kicked the tires on everything else, but what you have to go with what's on in front of you.
I'm saying it, but now the reality has changed from last. No, he blew it. Danny blew
Maybe
it.
He did, but we don't know what he was trying.
Instead of tanking last year, which I said was a bad strategy, and could it have turned out any worse? It could not have turned out any worse.
They
wound up with a sixth pick.
Well.
The top five they got out of the big five. They didn't get any of them guys. They got a guy they're stuck with. I'm not saying Smart's not a good player, or excuse me, but of course now they've got three guards who can't shoot. Although Avery Bradley's a better shooter, but my point is, if they had gone out and got the veteran second foundation player, they'd be in position right now with all those draft picks and some other guys to pick up the third one. Kevin Love, now Minnesota may not want young kids. They may want ready players who can help them. They may rather trade him Kevin Love for Blake Griffin, for instance. All right? If the Clippers would do that. Now that they signed Spencer Hawes, maybe they would do that. But maybe that's what they want, so they wouldn't get Love. But it's more appealing for Kevin Love to come here now if they had somehow gotten Joakim Noah last summer, right?
Yeah, I understand, and I understand you play with the draft
trade machine, the trade machine, yes.
And you get these great trades that could make
sense. They might not have got it,
but if it didn't happen, it didn't happen. I mean, did he blow it from there?
I don't think that's what he was looking to do. I think he was looking to tank to get one of these guys, and then he was going to go from there. That's what I'm saying. And I'm saying that set the team back 2 more years. And if you're in this position and Rondo's a free agent next summer, it's the same thing with John Lester. You got to decide, right?
Yeah, and I think
you get more if they trade him now. And has anybody been more anti-trading Rondo than me?
No.
All right, things have changed, right?
Yes, significantly.
All right. Would you do this trade? Sacramento, Ben McLemore, a 2015 first-round pick and 2017 pick for Rondo.
Yes, I'd do it right now. I'd drive him to Logan Airport.
McLemore, very disappointing first year.
Extremely disappointing, and a guy who I'm not sure will ever figure it out in the NBA.
He's a good seventh man. I don't care. You already have drafted you got your point guard of the future and Smart.
But you're farther back. Now you're not even tanking. You're in the tank, right?
But
and I'm not sure if you give a team like Sacramento Rondo, Sacramento's in the playoffs then. So you're getting picks that will be in the 20s.
Except he's a free agent.
Yeah, it's a rental.
And it is the Clippers. Something will go wrong.
The Kings.
The Kings, I mean. Something will go wrong. They've taken over.
No, they're a playoff team if he's there. Rondo, Cousins, Stauskas can shoot. No, that works.
Maybe. Certain teams they could come in last place with Chamberlain, Elgin Baylor, and Jerry West. Couldn't the Clippers have done that with Donald Sterling in charge? All right. So where does LeBron winds up in Miami?
Miami.
Carmelo, where's he wind up in?
I still think he's going back to New York because that's where he'll make the most money.
That's correct. I agree with both of those.
Lakers going to get shut out and all these guys? Why would anybody go there?
I have no idea.
No, Kobe Bryant has $30 million on the cap.
Plus, he's coming back from 2 serious injuries.
I think they're getting shut out from all of these guys, yes.
Okay.
All the free agents.
How about Pau Gasol?
Oklahoma City.
Knicks, Oak City, Miami's meeting with.
Yeah, Oklahoma City.
Where would you go if you were him?
Is he also meeting with? No, never mind. It was Oklahoma City that I saw. Can Oklahoma City swing that?
Yeah. They have money.
They probably have to amnesty Perk.
Yep.
I would think.
Perk is out.
Didn't they just draft a center? They took
Steven Adams.
No,
Steven Adams last
year, and they took another guy. They're going to be their two-headed monster.
Yeah, they took a guy who they want to do like the Spurs do, kind of let him sit out and kind of learn first.
All right.
So yeah, I that would make sense if they can swing that. That would make sense because that's a team that can push for a championship.
Yeah, I think he'd go there. He'd probably. I mean, not that team particularly is a good passing team. So would he get the ball?
I mean, but you have a guy like Gasol in the middle who's a better passer. It's contagious.
Yeah, maybe. He'd get the ball from Russell Westbrook when it's like 4 seconds left on the clock, and he, for once, wasn't able to shake somebody, right? Finally, Gordon Hayward. Is he worth a max deal?
Not a chance.
Yes.
Not
Cleveland
a chance.
supposedly is readying a max deal for Gordon Hayward. Would you do that?
No.
Yes.
You
Believe
would?
me, he's the next big thing.
Nope.
I don't think so.
Not a chance.
Not that. I mean, that I wouldn't.
Would I pay him some money? Yeah, but no
All
way.
right, if you're the
max.
Celtics and you could fit him in, would you do it?
Not for max.
No, but
Yeah.
like a
Would
10,
I take
10
him?
million.
Yes.
10 million.
Yes.
You would?
Yeah. Certainly not for max. Not a
Well,
chance.
that would also let him trade Jeff Green too.
Yeah.
Not that they're not going to do it anyway. But anyway, that's beside the point. All right, that'll do it for this week. We'll be back next week. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Have a great rest of the 4th of July weekend, and we will see you next Saturday.